Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow.
Welcome to episode 24 of Ladsfootyshow. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow. I'm your host, Keeks, here with my co-host.
Viejo.
Welcome back to another World Cup deep dive. Today, we're going to go through the France squad.
As you guys saw in the last episode, we did England. Today, we're going to do France. It's a little series we're going to do before the World Cup starts. We're eventually going to bring up Brazil, Mexico, Portugal, Spain. Leave down in the comments which country you want to see next, preferably. And yet again, make sure to check out FPT Sports. Use code LADSFOOTY for 50% off. And let's get to it, man. Let's review this France national team.
Let's do it.
Now, it's a complicated country for this World Cup because, as we know, they were the champions from the 2018 World Cup. But there's a lot of players already confirmed to miss this World Cup. Key players as well in N'Golo Kante, Paul Pogba, two main players in their Champions League campaign.
Varane's
Champions League campaign.
Damn,
and their champion campaign.
Jesus.
So they're gonna have a very different midfield. So at first, let's start off in goal. So we have four listed down: Alphonse Areola, Hugo Lloris, Lafont from Nantes, and Steve Mandanda, who was also like a third string goalie in the 2018 World Cup. So I'm pretty sure every country is gonna take three goalies. So who do you think should be the three goalies in this list?
I think it should stay with the front three. Or give me Lloris, Lafont, and Mandanda. I think Mandanda just for their experience.
Yeah, he was a third string last time as well.
I'm sure he has a lot to the locker room.
Yeah. I mean, if Maignan didn't get injured and wasn't set to miss the World Cup, he would be the for sure starter without a doubt.
Maignan will probably start.
Now it's Lloris for sure. I don't see. It's gonna have to be Lloris. As bad as that sounds, well, in my opinion, because I don't rate Lloris at all.
Lafont is very, very good.
Lafont's solid.
Lafont is very good.
But Lloris, he was the champion. He was starting champion in
Deschamps,
2018.
I don't think Deschamps will switch the goalkeeper spot.
Although he is skeptical, unfortunately, it is going to be Lloris. So I'll say Lloris. This guy Areola hasn't really convinced me that much either.
Nah.
So I'll agree with you. Lloris, Lafont, and Mandanda. Those are the three goalies. And let's move on to our defense. Let's start off with the right backs. We got Jonathan Klaus and Benjamin Pavard, who could also play center back / right back.
Who's much preferred as center back, to be honest. I don't think.
You think so?
I don't think he's that good as right back.
I mean, in France's team, they've recently been playing a three at the back. I think Pavard and Koundé have been like that right center back role.
I think that works a lot more towards his style of play. I don't think he fits the right back position.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever really has.
Yeah. He reminds me like a Ben White.
Ah, there you go.
They're like a Ben White.
That's not bad.
Doesn't really get assists or score, but he's solid on the flank as a defensive right back. Honestly, I'm going to take both of them, Jonathan Klaus and Pavard, for now. Because in total, at the end of the episode, we got to see which 26 players add up. If we go over, then we're going to have to take some out. If we need two more, we're going to add two more in.
How's Jonathan Klaus been playing?
Jonathan Klaus in Marseille. He's been solid in the Champions League. Marseille had a decent campaign. I think they're out now, though.
Yeah, they got knocked out.
Sporting
Tottenham knocked them out.
Who was the second team?
Sporting and Tottenham, no?
Yeah. Unfortunate on the very last minutes, too. Fuck, man. That was heartbreaking. But yeah, for now, I'm going to say Jonathan Klaus and Pavard. Jonathan Klaus had a brilliant season last year. Team of the season in League One.
I'll probably agree with you. Just for the fact that France have been playing with the 3-back, I think Pavard brings a lot to that right center back position, just in case Koundé isn't fully fit. I think Deschamps also does know how to play with Benjamin Pavard a lot more.
Yeah.
Jonathan Klaus is very new coming to the side, considering he's had his first national cap only this year.
Yeah.
So, but I do think he's deserved it. So just having him as an available right back option, just in case Deschamps ever wants to switch it up, I think would be vital.
Yeah.
So
and those two players are going to be key.
Yeah. I think they should both go regardless.
Now, center backs, yet again, Varane, apparently he's going to miss the World Cup, but nothing's confirmed. But after, I mean, you're a Man U fan, you think he's going to miss it?
I'm pretty sure the injury led it up to he was.
What was the injury again? Like a muscle hamstring?
Nothing had really came out, or at least that I really.
It was something like his knee area / hamstring.
It was like under his knee, no?
Yeah, he hyperextended it. Hopefully he's there to play, but for now we're gonna keep him in the team for now. So I'll say William Saliba for sure, Varane, Jules Koundé, and
Konate.
Konate. I mean, he just got back from injury. I mean, I guess we could put him. We'll put him for now. He just came back from injury though. And I think he played today as well. He had a solid game. Well, I guess we can leave him in for now. Who are your center backs? Let's say
2 or 3.
Four?
4 center backs? I
Yeah.
guess he did put a couple on. Fair enough.
I mean, they play a 3.
I guess
Let's say four.
I guess 4 center backs is cool. All right. I'll do from like start to beginning in the list.
All right.
I'll do Jules Koundé, William Saliba, of course. I'm like really doubtful about Varane, so I'm gonna go Lucas Hernandez, Konate,
That's already 4.
and that's 4. Yeah, that's it. Konate.
They have a lot of solid left-footed center backs. Lucas Hernandez, Kempembe, Lenglet.
I think Lucas Hernandez has been way better than his co-partners at Bayern.
I mean, their defense have been pretty solid. You know, Pavard too. I'll say Saliba. Should I leave out Varane? It's because if he's fit to go, he's gonna go.
It's a fat maybe though.
All right, I'm a Koundé, Saliba, Lucas Hernandez, Konate. Oh, I'm leaving out Kempembe. No, I can't. Kempembe, Lucas Hernandez, Saliba, and Konate. And at the end, if we don't add up to 26, then I'll probably add either Upamecano or Varane. Depending on, we'll see.
That's fair.
Left backs, Benjamin Mendy, Theo Hernandez, and Mendy from Real Madrid.
Jesus.
Benjamin Mendy's in jail.
I don't think he's in jail anymore.
Where's he at?
I think he got bailed out or some shit.
He's on parole or what?
Like house arrest, I think, or something. No, I think people have like taking pictures of him like out and about and shit, like working out at the gym and stuff.
This one's tough. Theo Hernandez, in my opinion, is the best left back in the world right now.
Damn.
He is.
Statement.
Mendy's been pretty skeptical at times at Madrid. Silly mistakes, but you can't forget the class he has on the ball as a left back. And defensively, he's very good.
He's clumsy.
Yeah. I'll honestly take both of them as well. So both right backs we have listed and both left backs.
You'll take both?
Furlan Mendy and Theo Hernandez.
Damn. I really want to take Mendy, to be honest, but I feel like you'd be a fool not to take an extra left back with you.
But honestly, since we're taking Lucas Hernandez, then we don't really need to take two.
Is it really need to take both of them?
Yeah.
I guess if I was to also put that into perspective, then I'd leave Mendy and I'd just take Theo with me.
You know, I'll agree with you. Because Mendy hasn't really been a consistent French player for Deschamps. So I'll say Theo Hernandez. Moving on to the midfield position. This is where it gets iffy because France normally have a very solid center midfield. And this year it doesn't look that convincing in my opinion. Who we got down is Camavinga, Fofana, Guendouzi, Rabiot, Tchouameni, and Veretout from Marseille. And we also have noted Conte and Pogba will miss the World Cup, which is heavily going to hurt them in my opinion because they're established, they're experienced, they got massive experience.
Do you think they were guaranteed starting?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know about Pogba. To be completely honest, I really don't know about Pogba.
It's tough because even, let's say if they were fit to play in the World Cup, they would have no minutes throughout the season. They would come in just for the World Cup.
Yeah.
So we don't know. And this midfield does not convince me for France. There's good players, Tchouameni, Guendouzi, but I feel like they're too fresh.
They don't have enough experience yet.
Yeah.
They don't have experience. These are all players going into their first World Cup.
You're coming in as the World Cup champs, and you have
year ones. You have year ones all over your midfield.
Yeah, man. I mean, who's their best midfielder? Tchouameni. And I guess you call him a year one as well. Rabiot. I think Rabiot's the most experienced one out of all of them, but is he really like that
to be honest,
elite? He's not really elite.
He hasn't been the worst. He's been playing a lot better.
Yeah, Juventus he's been solid, but he's not really that guy to defend the world champs.
No, not at all. But he's probably the most informed one right now out of all these midfielders.
I'll say, I mean, he's been good, but I want to say the most informed one probably between Guendouzi or Tchouameni. Let's decide. I'll take. There's a thing with Camavinga. He's also very fresh to this, and this season he hasn't really been up to it, in my opinion. And you guys know I'm a big Camavinga fan. He hasn't been up to it at all. But he's still 19? So I'll say Guendouzi, Rabiot, Tchouameni. Does Camavinga go, man?
I think it had to be Guendouzi.
I'm gonna take Nkunku as a 10. I have him listed as attackers, but I'm gonna have him as a midfielder. So Guendouzi, Rabiot, Tchouameni, Nkunku, and Camavinga. Those
Damn.
5 right there. What do you think? I left out Fofana and Veretout.
I see no flaws there. I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
Maybe Kamavinga's kind of iffy for me as well, for the same reasons that he just hasn't been up to par with how he was last season.
Yeah.
But then again, he's still young. He has a lot to go.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to get out of that group stage in my opinion. Because the World Cup curse and
No midfield.
they've been recently in like the Nations League, they've been getting dominated by Denmark. And they're gonna face Denmark in the group. So let's move on to the attackers. Who I have listed down, I just mentioned Nkunku, but I have him listed down as an attacker. Even though he could basically play around the whole fucking pitch. Nkunku, Mbappe, Colomwani, Griezmann, Giroud, Dembele, Benzi, and Coman.
Damn.
They're stacked up top.
Fuck, they're stacked up top. God damn.
Let's establish your strikers first. I think it's Giroud and Benzema.
Undoubtedly. I don't think Griezmann's up to it.
No.
Not anymore.
The thing is, he's never, like the past 3 years, he hasn't been up to it, but he still always gets called
He
up.
always shows up for the
Which
World
is which is kind of annoying because there's other players that deserve it way
Cup.
more
The
than
Champs
him.
obviously has his favorite players.
But
They're
you
just more
could-
players that he knows.
He
He's
he
just more
does
comfortable with
play.
them.
He plays solid under France though, even though he's off form. He's always like recently he's been playing like that center forward / cam role for them. Sometimes he hops in the right wing. Sometimes he goes up top. I think he's always like a established player for them. He's always like reliable in the attack.
I think if
But
he
I don't
wants
see
to
him
play
going.
that, I think if he wants to play that center forward role or that 10 role, I think Nkunku would probably be
Yeah,
pushed
Nkunku-
mid. He'd probably be
Nkunku's-
pushed. He'd probably be pushed down the wing.
And Kunku's perfect.
And
for that
I
role.
think Nkunku fits the 10 way better than Griezmann does. I think he's just a bit more faster and can handle up the pace with
I agree.
pretty much with everybody, honestly.
Yeah. So we agree with the attackers, no? The 2 strikers, I mean, Giroud and
Yeah,
Benzema.
with Giroud and Benzema, of course, yeah.
Giroud's in insane form right now, looking key for Milan right now.
You said they play 3 in the back. What do they actually play? What is their formation? You know,
3-4. No, 3-5-2.
3-5-2.
2 strikers,
Yeah,
a
then I
cam.
don't see why Giroud and Benzema can't start.
Yeah. And behind. The thing is they play Mbappe, Benzema up top. Griezmann in behind.
You're right.
So they might switch it up for the players that are in form right now. So I'll say the wingers, Mbappe, Coman. No, Mbappe, Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. Moussa Diaby's been playing good too, man. For Bayer Leverkusen.
Oh, he's sick.
I'm going to write him down. Shit.
Sick.
Moussa Diaby. Solid. He can play both left and right flank. So
So
same
how
with
many
Coman.
how many attackers are you taking here?
So 2 strikers, a 10 in Nkunku, and 1, 2, 3, probably 5. 5.
5.
Yeah, because we don't really have midfielders. So Nkunku, Mbappe, Dembele, Giroud, Benzema. Yeah, 5. Who do you see? Would you take Coleman?
Do you count Nkunku because you put him into your midfielders? No.
Oh, that's true. So let's put. It's because Coleman doesn't really. You know what? I'm gonna take Griezmann.
You're gonna take Griezmann?
Yeah, I don't care. I think they need someone that has like that experience from the last squad. I mean, they already have Giroud, but that's pretty much it. Mbappe was youngster. He could come in as a bigger role this time. I'll still take Griezmann, even though he's been very off form past couple of seasons.
I'm gonna follow you, but I'm gonna take Coleman instead of Griezmann.
Okay, I can't disagree with that.
I take Coleman. I think he's been in much better form, and I think he'd probably be
Okay.
way more up for it. I think he'd probably be more of a vital option just for the fact that Nkunku is there to play the 10 or the fucking 9 or the 11 or wherever the fuck they need him to be.
Yeah.
I don't really think Griezmann isn't as needed.
All right, so we're gonna count up the players we just picked. We're gonna see if we add up to 26, and then we'll come back to see who we're missing. Okay, so we just counted up. That's only 22 players, so we need 4. So let's start off center backs. I'm definitely bringing back. Let's start off left backs. Mendy, Ferland Mendy. Attackers, I'll bring back Griezmann. And Diaby as another winger option. That's already what plus 3 players.
That's 3.
So we need one more. One of the defenders was. Who were one of the defenders?
Lenglet?
No, not Lenglet. Upamecano. There you go.
Upamecano.
Okay, so that's our set French team for the World Cup. Lloris, Lafont, Mandanda in goal. Right backs, Jonathan Klaus, Benjamin Pavard. Center backs, Jules Koundé, Saliba, Varane, Lucas Hernandez. Kimpembe, Konate, Upamecano. That's solid as fuck in my opinion. Left backs, Theo Hernandez and Ferland Mendy. Solid as fuck again. Midfielders, Camavinga, Guendouzi, Rabiot, Tchouameni, and Nkunku. And attackers, Mbappe, Giroud, Dembele, Benzema, Coman, Griezmann, and Moussa Diaby.
And that completes a beautiful 26-man France squad, in my opinion.
I think that's a solid team. I don't think they're going to go back-to-back for winning the World Cup. I honestly don't know if they'll even reach the semifinals because of that midfield in particular. But that's a tasty squad, man. Their attackers are all kind of in form right now. Giroud, Benz, Dembele, Mbappe. Defense, solid. We have one of the best center backs in the world right now, William Saliba. Ow! All right, let's get our starting 11 in. This is going to be tasty right here. Goalkeepers, I think it's going to be Lloris.
Undoubtedly.
You think so?
I wouldn't say he deserves to start, but I think the champs probably...
Based on Magnan leaving the... confirmed out to the World Cup.
I think my nan is a really huge doubt, and Lafont unfortunately just isn't old enough. I don't think he has the experience for a World Cup yet. Mandanda, yes, very much.
He's a veteran,
very much like in the veteranship, but he's not good enough.
Yeah.
And so, if worst case scenario, I'd probably put Hugo Lloris in goal as well.
Right backs. Let's establish they're gonna play a 3-5-2.
3-5-2.
Oh, are they though? Let's say 3-4-3.
Okay.
Actually, no. Fuck. 3-5-2. 3-5-2. So that's a cam and 2 strikers.
Mm-hmm.
So right center back, I'm gonna go with either Jules Koundé or Benjamin Pavard, and I'm honestly gonna go with.
I'm gonna take Jules Koundé.
Yeah, me too. Jules Koundé, right center back.
Is he fully fit?
He's slowly coming back, but he should be ready.
He
for the
should
World
be
Cup.
ready for the World Cup then.
So that's the right center back. Center back role, William Saliba.
Fair.
William Saliba, best center back in the Premier League right now, undoubtedly. Do you disagree?
In the world, you said?
No, in the Premier League.
No, in the Premier. No, Lisandro Martinez is light years ahead of him, to be honest.
He got shagged today by.
Yeah, he kind of did.
By Bailey, so
it's all good because Rashford owns Saliba, so it's okay.
All right, and for the left center back role, they have a lot of options here. Lucas Hernandez, Kimpembe, and I'll say, should we put Lucas Hernandez, the brothers on the left flank? Theo and Lucas.
I wouldn't say why not. Well, for this Kimpembe, he's right-footed, right?
No, he's left-footed.
You're fucking lying.
Kimpembe's left-footed.
I could have sworn his ass was right-footed this whole time. Damn.
You know, I'll say.
I'll take Kimpembe. I'll take Kimpembe.
All right, I'll take Kimpembe too then. So that's our 3 center backs: Jules Koundé, William Saliba, and Kimpembe. Let's move on to the 2 CDM/center mids. I'll say Tchouameni. And
it's gotta be Tchouameni and Rabiot.
Or Guendouzi.
Tchouameni and Guendouzi? I think Tchouameni is probably an automatic start. In terms of
Tchouameni is their most
depth they have left.
Tchouameni is their most natural CDM they have right now.
That's all they got.
Guendouzi or Rabiot. I don't think Camavinga's gonna start, nor should he.
I'd say Rabiot. Just based on form, I'd say Rabiot.
I'm going to say Guendouzi. Guendouzi's an important player for Marseille. Probably their best player. So I'm going to say Tchouameni and Guendouzi. Damn, that's so different compared to the 2018 World Cup.
Yeah, holy shit.
I think it's them two, though.
They're so limited. God
yeah.
Damn.
Rabiot could come in as a left mid sub or a center mid.
I'll give it to you then. I'll take Guendouzi. I like him.
Let's left or right for wingers.
Start with the left side.
Left side, I think, is going to be Theo Hernandez.
We already know who's going to start.
Theo Hernandez.
Running his ass up and down, nonstop.
Best left back / left wing back in the world right now, in my opinion. And with the right mid, I'll give this to.
You already know it's gotta be.
It's because you guys are putting Nkunku there too. Because I You know what? Yeah, you're right.
I'd give
It's
it to Dembele. It has
Usman.
to be. It has to be Usman.
Usman Dembele right mid. Damn, that team
It
looking
has to be. It has
tasty
to be
right now.
Usman.
That team is looking very tasty right now.
Obviously,
And at the 10, Kunku.
lovely.
And
Do you think he'd actually play the 10?
Yeah.
Or you think
I think he's
the Shams
gonna-
will probably take Griezmann in?
If he takes Griezmann, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes Griezmann. If he starts Griezmann, I'll be very disappointed because Nkunku deserves to start, especially in that 10 role. Or even a winger role if they
I
switch
think
like
he just
to a
deserves to start
3-4-3.
regardless. I think he's earned it undoubtedly.
So Nkunku at the 10. So the three midfielders are Guendouzi, Tchouameni, and Nkunku. That's crispy.
So limited.
And the two
So
players up
limited.
top, one of them is Mbappe,
The other one has to be Benzema.
and the other one has to be Benzema. But let's say if Benzema still isn't like fully fit by the time the World Cup
Then
starts,
it'd be
then it's
Giroud.
Giroud, and there should be no problem with that because
No,
Giroud,
Giroud and Mbappe have played well together multiple
yeah,
times.
Giroud is a solid striker, especially right now, top of his game right now. So our full team: Hugo Lloris in goal, right center back Jules Koundé, center back William Saliba, left center back is Kempembe. The two center mids are Tchouameni and Guendouzi. Number 10 is Nkunku. Left mid and right mid are Ousmane Dembele and Theo Hernandez. And the two strikers are Mbappe and Benzema. That's tasty.
Lovely team.
But yeah, that's the 26-man squad. Let us know if you guys think we left out someone important. If you guys didn't like someone we added, make sure to check out all our socials: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Get your kits, FPT Sports, Lads Footy, 50% off. And thank you guys for watching.
Peace.